The mixers are already running at full capacity today.
Good, we need to meet the quota before the holiday rush.
Before handling any ingredients, all workers must adhere to our strict hygiene protocols, including thorough hand washing and the use of protective gear.
In the mega factory, the freshly cleaned mixers are prepared. The staff conducts the final line checks before the ingredients arrive. As we move through the ingredient checklist, the camera focuses on the fine, granulated white sugar, the essential sweetener for our panettone.
Hundreds of fresh eggs are carefully inspected by the worker before they are sent to the fully automated liquid egg separator. Transitioning to the liquid components of the recipe, fresh whole milk is poured into the mixing tank.
Industrial production step by step. The small tan granules are poured into a small glass beaker for testing, preparing the rising agent.
The candied orange and citron peels are checked for consistency before moving to the next stage. The final aromatic components, clear vanilla extract and citrus essences, are measured precisely to the marked line. With the ingredients precisely measured, the cart is maneuvered under the mixer's lifting arm, ready for the next phase of production.
The automated hoist delivers the precise amount of flour into the massive mixing bowl.
The massive mixer is now prepped. The safety guard lowers and locks pneumatically, ready for the first stage of flour addition.
The liquid whole eggs are poured into the mixer, soaking into the flour to introduce essential moisture and protein.
To achieve that traditional rich texture, 5 large blocks of softened butter are sequentially dropped into the mix before the creaming process begins.
The spiral arms fold the butter and eggs into the flour. As the mixer works, a shaggy yellow dough
The first mixing phase requires precise timing. As the timer hits 0, the dough is ready for the next step.
The initial mixing cycle is complete. The massive spiral arms slowly retract, revealing the perfectly kneaded dough. Next, the massive vats are moved into the warm, climate-controlled chamber, beginning the crucial biological development stage.
Controlling the variables for yeast activity is crucial. The set point is adjusted to 32 degrees Celsius before monitoring the humidity.
As you can see, the dough stretches thin and translucent, indicating perfect elasticity and gluten strength.
Emerging from the warmth of the fermentation room, the risen dough is now ready to move onto the conveyor system.
The vats are diverted to the inclusion station. As the fermentation cycle closes, the fruits are added step by step in this mega factory.
This is the fully fermented panettone dough, characterized by its vibrant yellow color and complex web of air bubbles.
Here we see the massive fermented dough being sliced into blocks, preparing it for the secondary mixing phase where the raisins will be added.
The large hoppers vibrate slightly, ensuring a steady stream of raisins covers the panettone dough blocks on the conveyor belt.
Completing the classic fruit profile, the diced candied orange and citron peels join the raisins for the final mixing stage.
The secondary mixer uses specialized folding arms to gently incorporate the candied fruit into the fermented dough.
The rounding machine uses rapidly oscillating plates to spin the shaggy dough, creating that essential, smooth,
The doors close and the timer starts for the Panettone's final rise. This crucial development happens in
After several hours in the climate-controlled proofing room, the panettone has reached its maximum volume.
Visualizing the start of the bake, the trolley begins to slowly rotate in the hot air. The dough balls start to expand significantly from the heat.
Inside the mega oven, the dough undergoes its final rise. The oven spring rapidly turns.
After hours in the industrial oven, the bake is finally complete, resulting in this rich mahogany finish.
As the panettone hits the ambient temperature, the first wisps of steam rise from the golden brown crusts. They are now moving to the cooling line.
The automated machine flips the Panettone trays 180 degrees, beginning the specialized cooling technique.
To prevent collapse, the freshly baked panettones are immediately inverted and moved to the cooling room.
The physics of the cooling process are closely monitored as the temperature drops from 90 degrees Celsius to a stable 25 degrees.
A heated bar clamps down on the plastic film, fusing the ends perfectly and ensuring long-lasting freshness.
How Panettone is made. Mega factories, industrial production, step by step.
In this step, the automated guided vehicle picks up the finished product and transports it to the warehouse racks for storage.